What's good with y'all boys? I want to talk about Genki Force. You look into the top left, not top left, but like kind of the middle of the screen, like the little wolf is that where it says zero next to my season tickets, right? So we have a new currency in the game. That's whatever it is with Genki Force. That'll be used to I guess purchase packs in the Genki Force part of the store, or there may be like some kind of token method to like upgrade players from Genki Force. Cause part one, not part one, but Madden 24 when Genki first came out, that's a Genki first. Genki Force first came out, it was insane. The cards were insane. The product was insane. The promo was insane. Abilities was insane. Every card that dropped for that promo, it was insane. And I remember they had a Devontae Adams card that could play both wide receiver and cornerback, and vice versa with what was that pack of corner? Jair Alexander. He could play both wide receiver and corner, and there was other cards as well that could play more than one position, whether it be a linebacker that could play fullback as well, or a linebacker that could play safety, and so on and so forth. Like the cards were really insane ability wise, and X Factor wise not so much. Mainly abilities. They had really good ability stacks. Um, I remember Genki Force for Madden 24. That was definitely one of the top tier promos of Madden 24. Now last year, Madden 25, it sucked. I'm just straight to the point. It was terrible, right? But I have reason to believe that this year Genki Force is going to be outstanding. And the reason why I see that is you look at the history of the promos of this year so far, right? It hasn't really been too many bad promos. Like for instance, Blitz was terrible, right? Blitz was terrible. Um, what else? That might really be it. Most feared, that was great. Um, that might just be it. I think only Blitz was terrible. All them classic and all Madden. I don't want to say they were terrible. It's just I didn't engage in it because I knew Zero Chill was around the corner, so I didn't want to waste my coins when I knew for a fact that Zero Chill cards were gonna be just be that much OP and insane. Which I was right; they were insane to the point where have you wasted your coins on Autumn Classic and all Madden, you was kind of like looking crazy. You feel me? Breakouts was good too, but even then, I said breakouts is more of a filler promo, because like I said, at that point of the life cycle, it was like, though, like Zero Chill was literally a month away. I'm not gonna waste my coins on this, right? But the only bad promo that came out this year was really just Blitz, and that was really it. So, is a lot of reason to believe that Genki Force is going to cook up this year, right? So what does that mean? It means two things actually, right? You should start to move on from Super Bowl cards. Definitely if you're on part one still, I would definitely move on for them. Part two as well, unless they're part of your theme team, right? So a lot of obviously if you're a Patriot or Seahawk theme team, then some of these cards you are going to keep. Um, However, though, I want to say maybe like the really high end expensive ones I will get rid of. Like I did get rid of my Jerry Rice. I personally I didn't think he was even that good to even begin with. If I'm being honest, like the games that I used him in, like he would just drop passes on contact against DBs that had really no abilities, or just not animate for the ball at all, which would turn to a pick. Troy P, he just got Morris nonstop by Parham, and he just couldn't get a pick to save his life. It was I didn't know what was going on with that. Kenneth Walker, I sold my Kenneth Walker too. I don't see him up here. I think he did so. I'm pretty sure he did so. Yeah. I sold my Kenneth Walker too, just because again he's going for like 3 mil. So I'm trying to just see what's gonna happen for Genki for this Thursday. So yeah, if I'm you guys, well, what I did was I sold some of the high end cards. I still have my Gonzo. I still have my Hunter Henry. I'm thinking about selling Hunter Henry because again I don't think his card plays that well. I do see I don't know. I'm starting to see him just not get open anymore, or when he does get open, he'll still just drop passes. So he might be Might be about a year. That's something that EA likes to do. As the time and weeks go on, they just go back and touch upon cards and make them not play as good as they once did play. So that is a thing and not crazy. That does happen in the game. But that's what I would do. Move on from some of my cards to make coins for Genki Force promo. And once Genki Force arrives, what you should be doing as well. Someone just sold. Oh, there goes Palomalo. Living inside your events. You gotta live inside your events. Because when that happens, it's gonna be a new event. This event ends tomorrow, I believe. It's gonna be. Is it tomorrow? Today's 11, right? What's today's date? Let me check. I don't know what date it even is. I'm bugging. I got a whole new schedule. The hell? Today's the 10th. So it ends on. Okay, ends on. Today's Tuesday. Ends on Thursday. All right, cool. So it ends on Thursday. So I do like the fact that this does give us something to do until the event drops. I think even season 6 drops tomorrow as well, right? Let me check real quick. Season 6 drops tomorrow. So I like that fact because I remember when season 5 started, there was no event to keep playing when season 5 had launched. You had to wait till literally that next Thursday for the playoffs to have their event, which I didn't like because I'm not a fan of ranked anymore. I feel like this is a different topic for different video, but I personally feel like ranked at this point, it really isn't worth it, right? When you have a card like Kenneth Walker, right, on the auction block, you want to compare Kenneth Walker to LT, whether it's the top 100 LT or even the champion LT. It is I feel like it's kind of no comparison. He has a built-in human joystick. This is not going away at all. Like it's not going away. Um, the zero AP bucket that does go away March 18th. So there's is a whole month ahead. You feel me? Really a whole month. And then he has one bucket, one AP discounted, two buckets discounted, right? Now let's look at the LT. Let's look at the top 100, the gold LT. And by the way, there's his stats right here too. 97 speed, 99 XL, 97 agility. That 97 COD is actually insane. I used him in game, several games. He's the best back in the game. Literally the best back in the game. He's disgusting, and that's just base. That's without even going a full theme team. That's just disgusting. Like they gotta patch this bullshit. This is really stupid. Now LT stats: 97 speed, 99 XL, 94 COD. K9 has better COD. It upgrades. Again, there's nothing baked in for zero AP. Granted, he does get this bucket discounted, but you have to look at his base stats to make sure that he even, hits those stats. So 97 agility. Can he even get evasive? Let's see. 97 agility. He can't get evasive. Cannot get you see stuff like that. Right? So that's one bucket, two buckets, and that's it. So K9 has the SB bucket, right? Zero AP everything up for a whole month. It then he has a baked in human joystick, as well as getting old 32 as well as getting old 32 team camps in a separate chem bucket, right? It's like, though, this card is better than the top 100 LT. It's better. That right there proves my point of why I feel like ranked isn't worth it no more, right? But back on topic. So, events, you want to live in your events, 'cause like I said, this is gonna get you that new currency for Genki Force, whether it be upgrade tokens to upgrade your champions and LTDs, or just that currency to spend inside the Genki Force store, whether it be to get free champion cards or free whatever it is, free tokens, whatever it is. You're gonna want to live inside that event, right? You're gonna want to live inside the event. And I'm telling you, it's not hard. It's really not hard. Once you just get past the EA nonsense of just random stupid shit happening to you, you're gonna win most of your games. And not just that too, but also once you learn the little trick that I put out in the other video, where it's like when you go into a game to avoid sweats, right? This shit always works. To avoid sweats, don't let that timer get past 2 seconds, right? Once that time it goes to like 5, 8, 10 seconds, still searching 12 seconds, 9 out of 10 times you're gonna load into a sweat or a god squad. So try and get into a game ASAP, and you should be golden. Now I don't know if that works for rank, because normally for rank with me, I just load in and play whoever. Like rank that is whatever. But something like this, you feel me? Like just hey, look, try and get in ASAP. The sooner you get in, the odds are it's not gonna be a sweat. You feel me? He might be decent, but it really won't be a sweat like that. Trust me, I know, right? But that's really it. My tips for how I'm preparing for Genki Force. You can see everyone I had posted for the auction block. They all moved for the most part. Still got Harold Landry, but the real big fish like what the names was K9, Troy P, and Jerry Rice. Those guys that I bought earlier on the stream. Yeah, I got them about it here. They had the skedaddle. I don't know why Jack Gibbons and JSN like why their thing is dropped to 98 overall. I don't get that. Like I'm confused. Let me see my lineup. I just peeped that. Oh, cause I went down the tier of Patriots. That's why. Okay, but my right, I gotta get a new right tackle. I'm starting to see that Colton is starting to get sheds and give up sacks. So it's about time for him to get upgraded. So I'll do that when I do that. But other than that, that's really the team. The team is pretty good. They just act stupid when they want to act stupid. I can't control that. Shout out to EA. But other than that, that's what I'm getting ready for Genki Force. Just trying to keep my coin count, high and decent because the way these prices are going for LTDs, these current days is outrageous, and the price for champions are outrageous as well. So, like I said, um, definitely try and keep your coin count high. I believe there is going to be an overall boost coming this Wednesday. So again, look out for that overall boost. You really don't want to spend nothing right now because champs are going to be 96s, LC's 97. So that should be this Wednesday. That being said, y'all be easy, y'all be safe. Towards God bless. My holla at y'all.